It tells us that Big Ink lowers the price it charges for its industrial impact drivers from $600 to $500. As a result, weekly sales increase from 500 to 800 units. Assuming the demand function for Big Ink's impact drivers is linear, that is, of the form Q equals A minus BP, the first question is asking, what is the slope of the demand curve for Big Ink's compressors, negative B? Well, this is a little different than usual demand approximation questions. Usually we're trying to find the slope of the inverse demand, so we have P on the left side of our equation in the form of P equals A minus BQ. Well, in this form, with Q on the left side of the equation, we're looking for our demand curve's slope. We're going to do it opposite. So instead of the change in P over the change in quantity, which is rise over run, which is the way we're used to seeing it, because that's for inverse demand, this time we're going to do the change in quantity over the change in price to find the slope of the demand curve when it's in this form, Q equals A minus BP. So make sure you understand what's happened there. Now notice, we can just solve this for P, we can solve this for an inverse demand curve, and the slope will change back to the change in price over change in quantity. But when it's solved in this form, with Q on the left side of the equation, we need to solve for the slope like this. So we went from 500 units to 800 units, so 500 minus 800 is the change in quantity that goes in the numerator. We went from $600 to $500, so 600 minus 500 is the change in price that goes in the denominator, and we see that our slope is negative 3. The next question asks, what is the intercept of the demand curve, A? Well, we know our line looks like this so far, Q equals A minus 3P. We can plug in either point to solve for A. Let's choose the first point at a quantity of 500 units and a price of $600. We do the algebra and we see that our A-intercept in this case is equal to 2300.